right behind the corner here, just around the corner, is one of the most absolutely amazing structures that the Germans built on the Atlantic Wall. Are you ready to see what it is? Well, join us and let's go out and find the path together right now. This is a 153 meter long German World War II U-boat pen, finished in 1943, handed over to the Kriegsmarine, and they started to use it right away. Today, me and Eagle Eyes, we just wanted you to have a little walkabout around this extremely interesting position or location. And you can see some stairs going up here, and that is because the Germans actually had a huge flak. That means Flugzeugabwehrkanone or anti-aircraft gun positions on the top. This is a dinosaur, to be honest. I just wanted you to see, this is the portal where you kind of enter. Just look at this. Look at the thickness of that thing. That is absolutely spectacular. And we're just gonna have a look outside. You might be able to go inside up here. That is where the flak crew went. And that is absolutely spectacular just by itself. But you guess what? Of course we have to go up there. We will. So now we're walking up the stairs. Wilhelm and Friedrich and Franz, they were working in here, working frantically on the subs, and they were going to make them ready no matter what. They've been out there in the North Sea for weeks, and then in the end, they would run up these stairs to man their positions. And today it's locked. But wow, you can see up here, you can see the different layers of steel in the roof. And if I kind of show you this drop here, you can see, yeah, how many steps was that?
I don't know, count down.
But there is something really, really interesting here. Let me show you. That is the footprint of a German soldier's boot. You can see the round circles, that is the boot spikes, and they're actually all over the place. So that is a tiny little proof of German activity right there.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
40 steps going up, and there's probably 40 more up there. And that is where the flak crews man the guns on the rooftop. This thing here is a beast. I guess there were workshops and details like that. And you can see here actually some splits there and there. And that is very strange. And you can see the second place where you can go up. I guess you go up to the top level, because this very, very top level, this blue thing you can see up there, was never there in the beginning. So that was added later. But why is it kind of separated there? That is strange. This thing was so heavy that it actually sunk quite a lot of inches when it was ready. But they actually weren't worried. but the soil here and the kind of base in the surface in the ground here was not that strong as they anticipated. So in a way, they did make a few mistakes, and Eagle Eyes just saw some pictures of the build process, and we're going to show you them. So let's go over there. There's a spectacular photo here. See that? That is of the building process. Wow. You can see this is one of the flak turrets where they had the flak guns. Is that a flak gun actually up there? I think it is. It's actually a flak gun right there.
Look,
This is the flak gun tower, as I said. But you can see the flak gun clearly right there. Wow, what an amazing photo. There are more further up, so let's check them out. Another one. This is spectacular. You can see here some officers standing there. You have the entrance, the gates. You have a soldier on guard duty there. Tons of what looks like supplies and stuff. Wow, loving that. This looks to be the entrance gate for the work area. Oh, I can see, this is exactly, Eagle Eyes, this is where we are. We are actually right there. So this is the front side where we walk past now. The roof 3.7 meters thick, walls, side walls 2.5 to 3 meters thick. Looks like a lookout position there with a flag turret. Can you see that? Maybe for an MG, yeah? Pointing downwards so you can fire downwards.
16.
Never seen that before.
7.
That image is fantastic because it actually shows you what it looks like kind of in the front before it's finished. And you can see German soldiers with rifles everywhere taking care of business, scaffolding, and wow. These are most likely local hired workforce. You see that? They look well fed and have working clothes and gloves, even gloves. And they're working with the scaffolding and pushing concrete into the different positions there. You see a huge scaffolding up there. These photos are just amazing. So how many steps was it up here?
40 steps.
40 steps up here. Look at this. Again, you can see the workers here. They're not prisoners of war or anything like that. They are hired local workforce being actually paid pretty well to do this. Amazing photos. Did you know that you can become a World War II History Hunter team member and the artifacts here could be passed on to you in this manner and fashion here by creating beautiful World War II dioramas and displays? You can be the future keeper of something very, very special by the history and the history hunting that we share together. Check out the link in the video description. You can click that and you can become a Patreon team member if you want to. Different kind of perks with for your eyes only videos, travel vlogs, restoration projects, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know more, check out the supporter videos in the beginning of each month. But now let's continue our little adventure. Having served as a sonar operator on a submarine myself, it is kind of very special to be here because I have actually entered one of these U-boat pens in Europe that was built by the Germans for the Germans, and I actually, well, I'm not going to say anything more, but I have memories of that. So I know exactly how it is to be inside a submarine. I was standing with the ropes in the front when we entered one of these pens, and it is absolutely spectacular feeling to know and see what's around you. And inside that pen there were German writings, absolutely everything. There's no smoking or this or that, even the famous Arbeit macht frei sign. And it is very, very kind of special to feel that when you go into that thing and see that. So even though I was never inside this one, I know exactly what it is to come here, drive into the pen, the gates are opening, boom, suddenly you're inside this massive workshop hall. It's a spectacular feeling. That's why I wanted to bring Eagle Eyes here, to let them to see this, and we want to share this with you. So hope you enjoy it. Just a little story for you there. You can see everything here is utilized by the different companies having the storage and stuff inside. That looks so murky and dark. I wonder if it is possible to see anything down there, or even is it possible to go down with the ROV? Well, you never know. You never know what the history hunter is going to do, so look out for that. I was planning to do a little montage for you here. Especially right here, there's a very iconic picture. Let me show you that. That was taken right there. There's some kind of crazy whatever thing that is laying here, so I actually can't show that image as I wanted to, but you can see the U-boat pen right here, and it's more of the structure is underground under here than what you see here. Is that correct? Did I read that right or remember that right?
I think
So when you see the structure, actually more of it is under here than over surface. That is pretty amazing to think. The dimensions of these U-boat pens are just, it is almost incomprehensible. You have to be here to actually understand it. A camera kind of doesn't make it justice, but I have to tell you, I know how big one of these are inside because I've been in one of them with a submarine. So it's not as big as this one, but pretty big. And you can see that from the outside, 153 meters and all of that, it's like massive. But then again, inside, remember, there are like 2.5, 3 meter thick walls, 3 meter plus thick roof, and it is actually very compact. But there's a lot of hallways, a lot of passages, a lot of stairways. There's a lot of rooms being used for this and that. And in the end, there's actually not that much room. But the impressive part is that when you're inside there, it really doesn't feel like cramped up. It really feels, you could say, safe, secure. And that's what it was. That is why they built the roof structure with the reinforced concrete, more than 3+ meters thick, 3.7 meter thick. And other places in Europe, they tried to blow them apart, and they used tens of thousands of kilos of TNT, and they barely just made some dents. But they did blow up some of them successfully in Germany and in France, and they used thousands of, almost tons of explosives to get rid of them.
Or TNT?
Yeah, tons of that. Wow, this is impressive. Let's go and see if we can see inside one of the gates there. I was hoping that something would be open so we can actually have a peek inside. Holy cow, there's a guy coming with a truck or a forklift, and he said, yeah, go inside. Holy cow. And he's driving right through here. This is the dock number 1. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't believe that he allowed us inside here. Oh, that's dark. But absolutely give you some kind of perspective of the dimensions. Holy cow. This is what I remember being around the U-boat pen where I actually went inside. This is basically what I remember. Huge hallway. I don't believe my eyes how lucky we were. He was coming, and then I just asked him, can we have a look inside? Yeah, of course. Holy cow. This is amazing. Torpedo. Holy cow. This is amazing. Just to be here and to be able to see inside like this, that's a treat. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what to say. There you go. If you ask nicely, you will be treated nicely. And we had a little private tour, which we are not allowed to show and share with you. Sorry about that. But nevertheless, what a spectacular place to be. And to be able to go inside there for a few minutes, well, very happy with that. This is very cool. Here you can see an image. I'm guessing this could be from a Allied ship or aircraft coming over doing some surveillance. Spies, I don't know. But here you can see, this is the flak towers. Did you see the flak towers here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. And this one was completed. You can see that in part 1. And then you can see this is the one that they're building. And it hasn't been or did never get to be complete. This is one of the original steel plates that was lowered to protect the subs when they have come into the dry dock. This about 1.5 inch plus steel plate protected the subs, so they were lowered down so that nothing could kind of penetrate through here. So the subs will be on the inside in the dry docks. This will be lowered down in the opening, and then boom, they were safe. That is amazing to see. And that's one of the original ones that was actually used for that purpose. Just imagine the weight of this thing. And most of this was recirculated and used for other purposes. So absolutely fantastic to see that this plate is still here. Yes, that is most definitely what it's all about. If you want to see us go out and do more of this, we have this super thanks feature. That is your little opportunity to help us out, to put some gasoline into the fuel tank, and we can go out and share more greatness with you. More there will be, and I just want to let you see a couple of the features here. We have this beautiful Kriegsmarine plate that we found in a harbor where the German subs actually were. So we went down with our ROV and we dragged that up, and you can actually see that this is a Kriegsmarine collar. It's called a kill collar, and this was actually worn by a German Kriegsmarine soldier or sailor, and the family of that actually donated that to me, and I'm very proud to be the future keeper of that one. So very special little thing. Have a couple of small Kriegsmarine features here. This is a Kriegsmarine lighter. Kriegsmarine lighter that the crew members of the subs got, and the special about that is that they have coated with a special coating so they don't rust that much. And believe it or not, I pulled that out from a spot where the Kriegsmarine were, around some barracks and ammunition bunker, and it just looks pretty even today. And this has been in the ground for, you know, all the way since the Second World War, so it actually worked. Also some Kriegsmarine buttons, and of course a couple of models of the German subs. But we are going back. There's going to be part 2, and I will put a link in the video description where you see here it says more. Just click that, and I also link to 2 parts there where you can see we go diving with the ROV. So if you want to see that, you just click there and you can see those 2 parts there. So we just saw this pen here. Next episode is going to be about seeing this bunker, very special bunker there, and a second pen that we're going to go inside, and different things. And also something really, really special that happened that actually I didn't know before after. It turned out that I actually have a friend who works inside one of these, and he has invited us for something very special later, but that's going to be later. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you who are supporting us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all our team members on Patreon, and thank you for donations for all of you kind people giving us on the PayPal thing, enabling us to go out and do even more of what you see. So I'll see you in the part 2, and in the meantime, stay safe, keep smiling, and bye bye.